I'm Becky.
And I'm Kim.
And a certain Italian plumber is turning 30 this year.
This guy!
It's me, Mario!
And Nintendo's celebrating with the release of Mario Maker.
In case you didn't clue in.
Do you live in a cave?
So maybe you pre-ordered Mario Maker.
Winning.
And maybe you haven't.
You fool!
But do you realize there's some things about this powerhouse title you may not know?
Don't panic.
We've got your back.
And the top things you should know about Super Mario Maker.
Let's start at the beginning. The title screen.
Looks a bit simple, doesn't it?
Go try clicking around first before you give in to that urge to press the start button.
Maybe a bucket of coins dropping out? Or like an old-timey sepia tone Mario Maker. The sky's the limit when you've got time and a stylus in your hand.
But what happens when you do finally press start?
When you finally make a level.
It will be impossible to upload unbeatable levels.
Who?
Yeah, we're talking to you, trolls of the internet.
Suck it.
Absolutely no altering someone else's level and re-uploading it. Because that's not cool. So you want to build some awesome levels?
Do it! Just do it!
Get good, scrubs. If you want to upload more levels, you have to prove yourself.
Everyone starts with the ability to upload 10 levels. But if everyone hates your levels, you don't get any more. No one wants to see more. People actually have to recommend your levels in order for you to get more allowance to upload more of your levels.
They haven't announced the cap for levels yet, but
It's gonna be big.
Stars from players actually determine how many people see your levels and how many medals they get. No stars, no medals. No medals, no more levels for you.
so you can find levels by popularity. But Becky, what if I suck at Mario?
Well, Kim, stop sucking. Filter them by difficulty. A difficulty percentage is going to be assigned to your levels based on the number of completions versus attempts.
So if your level's the next 1-1, you'll wind up in easy.
But if your level is swear-inducing,
You'll get the hard difficulty.
and while you're building your new masterpiece, you might find a bug.
That's right, after all the insane hype and work that went into this release, a bug actually slipped through. A fly to be exact.
That's right, fans of Mario Paint might actually remember this little minigame. It's really rare, but if you're super lucky while shifting a block, you might find 3 flies underneath.
Click on these flies and you're whisked away to a fly Swanee minigame, almost identical to the old one. Use your stylus to tap on the flies and beat your insectoid foes.
And while we're on the subject of nostalgia...
Does anyone remember an underwater enemy in Super Mario Bros. 3 called the Jolectro? Yeah, neither do we.
But Nintendo did! It used to basically be just a stationary electric jellyfish. And as we know, if one of the enemies wasn't really covered in one of the styles of the games, they would just recreate it in the style that made it fit.
Except for this one. For some reason, developers still wanted a version of the Jolectro, but instead of recreating it for Super Mario World, they stuck in exact copies of the urchins from The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, right down to the amount of animated frames.
Lazy? Or genius? How about lazy and genius?
But Becky, what about Super Mario Bros. 2?
Kim, we don't talk about that game.
But
Fine, here's a door. It'll be in the Super Mario Bros. 3 stuff. And you know what? You will take it and you will like it.
Wait, there's more!
Bowser's looking a lot less ugly than he did in his Super Mario World skin. What happened?
Well, let's see. He booked a trip to the spa. What do you think happened? Nintendo's ditched Bowser's older sprite for a new, cleaner look.
And he looks a lot more like the Bowser we know and love.
See you later, alligator.
Not that one.
That one.
But I'm still not done!
Yeah, it's a level builder. It literally never ends. It's got 100 pre-loaded sample levels and internet content for days. Come on.
So if you haven't pre-ordered it, I hope you didn't pick this month to be broke.
If you have pre-ordered it, enjoy these and probably a few other things Nintendo's thrown in while you're being the Mario game designer you were born to be.
And be the jerk your friends always knew you were.
If we know Nintendo, this is just the tip of the iceberg for the things they're planning on throwing in this game. So if you buy a copy, come back and let us know what you find.
I'm Kim.
I'm Becky. See you around.